Up first this evening, guilty. The verdict today in the murder case against Constable Chucky Brown in the so-called Clarendon Police Death Squad trial.
A six-member jury retired for several hours before arriving at the unanimous verdict.
Constable Brown was found guilty of murder, conspiracy to murder and wounding with intent. TVJ's Anthony Lugg has been covering the story.
All eyes were on Court 2 of the Home Circuit Court on Thursday morning, anticipating the verdict in the case of Chucky Brown. Justice Vivian Harris wrapped up her summation and sent the jury to deliberate shortly after 11. And after 4 hours of deliberation, the six-member jury returned. Scores of persons rushed into the courtroom to hear the verdict. Guilty on all 5 counts on the indictment. 3 counts of murder, conspiracy to murder, and wounding with intent. Brown appeared motionless from the dock, but members of the constabulary force wearing plainclothes who turned up to offer support expressed shock. On the outside, persons were heard saying, quote, "Them do him bad, them use him and spit him out," end quote. During the trial, the defense argued that Brown was induced by Indicom investigators to provide information on members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force who were a part of a death squad responsible for killing criminals in Clarendon. But last month, one of the prosecution's witnesses told the court that Brown was carrying out killings on behalf of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He added that Dwayne Douglas and Andrew Farron were killed because they disrespected Brown's drug boss in Manchester. The prosecution said the audio recordings given by Constable Brown to Indicom about his role in the death squad in 2013 was solid proof of his guilt. We caught up with lead prosecutor Carolyn Hay.
We feel satisfied that justice was served, but if they had decided not guilty, that would have been their right as well. So we just respect the process. We're happy for it, that it still exists and that it works.
While the prosecution shared that view, defense attorney Vincent Willesley expressed disappointment with the guilty verdict, pointing to its possible impact on the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
This verdict has sent a wrong message to decent, hard-working police men and women of this country, and it is going to further demoralize these good and decent police officers of this country, in particular the police officers in Clarendon.
Mrs. Hay opposed.
There's no question that we have a problem, intractable it seems at times, with crime. But the message really isn't that you mustn't fight crime. The message is that the justice system exists to fight crime. And when you have an allegation of wrong, the citizen has the same right as the police officer to due process.
Chucky Brown is to return for sentencing on December 20. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.